because I'm kind of neurotic like that, right?
We're fine.
Oh wait, was he here last time I was here?
I don't know. Oh, look at that. He gave me the button.
I don't know.
Because even if there's no one here, I'm still gonna start on time, god damn it. So what's going on, everybody? How we doing?
Oh no, stay.
This is part where I go, woo.
Yeah, sure. Woo! Hooray! Fuck it. Alright, well, we'll get right to it then. What time is it? Anybody got a time?
8:07.
8:07. Sweet. Oh wait, there's a clock. How fucking high am I? I'm literally in my own house where I know all the clocks are, and I have to ask my wife while I'm in eyesight of a clock I know is there. It's fucked up. I don't know. Alright, so I got a friend who loves to give me shitty health advice, right? Like, he's always telling me I shouldn't drink soda or eat McDonald's because it's bad for me. Which, I mean, I get. It's understandable. But he smokes crack. So, like, is it really valid? You know what I mean? Like, I smoke weed, and nothing bad ever really happens. I mean, the first time I got robbed at gunpoint, I was smoking weed. But that's Waffle House's fault, not the weed's fault, alright? Like, hang on. Nobody's here, so we'll fucking pass this around here. Who wants it?
Go that way
I don't give a
first.
shit. Here. Enjoy, this is a fun part.
How many of those do you guys have?
Are those what, poles? Or like wooden pieces? I only have 2 wooden pieces, but I got a lot of glass. This is a lot of admitting to a lot of paraphernalia, Jennifer. Why are you doing this?
Right.
Why are you doing it? Why are you asking so many questions? What's with all the questions?
I just like snack bowls. That's what we were talking about. She's so cute.
This is why I don't commit crimes with Jennifer. Right? Like, she's the first one to get pulled over by the police and then look at you and be like, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to say that. If you didn't want me to tell him what you did, you should have told me not to tell him. Like, no, I think it's safe to say you didn't have to tell him I stole that car with a gun. Felt that was kind of an unspoken thing. Shit, Sarah does that. We go through Walmart self-checkout and she looks at me and goes, hey, did you forget to scan that? Thank you so very much for reminding me of the $75 mattress I didn't scan. You ever walk out of Walmart where you thought you were paying $30 and ended up paying $175 instead? It's very frustrating. But anyway, so I'm sitting outside a Waffle House and I'm smoking a bowl, right? And these 2 dudes come running out from behind a dumpster. And they got, like, you know the stretchy book covers you used to get when you were in school? They're both wearing those as a mask. And one dude's got a rifle that he looked like he drugged through the mud to get there after he stole it from somebody's grandfather who was in World War II. So it wasn't really scary. I thought it was somebody I had known, because that's the first thing I saw, and I was just like, hey! Which they kind of stopped. Which is understandable now that you think about it, because like, if you're like, hey, what are you doing? And you're like, I'm gonna rob, wait, what? Do I know this motherfucker? No, I don't know this motherfucker, come on. And then I saw his friend behind him who had a 9mm, like a shiny gun. I was like, that's very real. Okay. So I gotta think quick, and I palm my fucking cigarettes over my hand with the bowl, like, you know, real slick like, because I'm already thinking, the police are gonna be here. And the last thing I need is 100 questions about, hey, we didn't catch the guys who did this, but we sure would like to have a conversation about you, about what's on this tape here. What were you doing when you got robbed? Smoking a cigarette? Are you sure? Yeah. We'll just let your manager see that when he comes in, alright? God damn it. So fucking I'm walking in and I'm so fucking stoned that like I go empty the drawer and as they're leaving I start following them. For some fucking reason. Like we're all in the gang together now. Like come on, are we doing this again? Where are we going next, guys? And this motherfucker's at the door, turns around and goes, stop following me! And points that old ass rifle at me and I was just like, oh wait, that's right. Should not follow these guys. So fucking 2 weeks later, I'm in the back of the Waffle House on shift, because fuck it. Bad things happen to everybody once, right? I didn't quit that time, fuck it. I already got robbed, I'm done with it, right? It's over. I'm taking a nap in the back of the job, you know, as you do sometimes when it's 3 in the morning and you're bored. And I'm woken up to a tap on like the bill of my hat. and I look up into that same dirty-ass World War II rifle. You ever wake up to a gun in your face at work? Like, that is so fucked up. Like, god damn it, dude. It was so shitty because I was just like, god damn it, not again. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not scared. I'm not angry. I just... Really? There was no one else you could fuck with right now? You had to wake me up? Because conveniently all the other employees were in the bathroom at that moment somehow? How the fuck does that keep happening to me? How am I the only one who gets robbed in this Waffle House? The next morning my manager comes in, I look at him, I go, alright, 2 things. We got robbed, and I quit. Because that's all there is to say, right? Rob me once, shame on you. Rob me twice, we ain't gonna get robbed again. Fuck that, I ain't rolling these dice no more. He goes, well, what if you worked on the weekends when the police are here? Till 5 in the morning? When we make all the money? Nah, bro, I'm good. They got $200 twice. The fuck you think they're gonna do for 1,000? Right? Like, no. I don't know, dude. Fucking Henderson's a weird place. Henderson's a very weird place. So is Oxford. Oxford's got 2 orphanages. They're actually, well, one's the Masonic Home for Children. And the other is the Central Children's Home. Is that, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you guess how they're divided up? If you said race, you're a winner.
Race.
She wins. Okay, fuck it. What else did I talk about last night, baby? I'm a professional, in case you guys haven't noticed.
There's less professional.
The vaccines.
Here's the problem with gender equality, guys. It's never gonna happen. Alright? We will never have true gender equality until the day where I can go up to a woman in public and mace the shit out of her because I didn't like the way she was looking at me because I felt threatened. Until I can do that with no repercussions, genders will not be equal, okay? Doesn't matter how much fucking money, how many laws we pass, until the day that I can start macing women like you, Jennifer, with no repercussions, we will never be free. Not that I want to mace you, but I'm just saying,
I appreciate that.
as a woman, if you were downtown Raleigh and some dude came up and said, "Excuse me, miss," and you felt very threatened, you could just pepper spray the shit out of that motherfucker and nobody would ask you any other questions, would they? But yeah, look at him. Threatening. If Johnny walked up to you in the street and you sprayed the shit out of Johnny, nobody's going to be like, "That's not okay. You need to not do that." They're going to look at Johnny and go, "Well, why are you fucking with her? Why are you fucking with her, man? Don't do that." But if Johnny walks up and pepper sprays the shit out of you, he's going away for a while. No questions asked either. You're crying on the ground and he's going, "What? Why are you taking me away? I was scared."
She drives a van.
You didn't see the way she was looking at me, man.
She's a pro. She drives a van.
It's terrible. That's all I'm saying. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that there's anything wrong with genders being unequal. I think we should all make the best of the situations we got. And again, are you willing to be pepper sprayed in public for no reason, Jennifer?
Yeah, sure.
No.
There's.
I'm gonna answer for the gender. No.
There you go. So we don't want equality.
Nope.
Check that right off the list, guys.
Sorry. I'm glad Deb's not here. She'd be such a.
Because Deb would, she'd be like, "Why are you telling? That's not okay. That's very offensive." What? God damn it. See, now I have to say this. Alright, look. We can all calm down because I'm here to tell you guys, there are not predators lurking around every corner, okay? The world is not nearly as scary as we think it is, okay? If there were that many fucking sexual predators out there, wouldn't we have seen them by now? Wouldn't you notice some motherfucker creeping around the goddamn mall, hiding behind pillars and shit, mouth breathing? We would all see this man and go, "Excuse me, sir, you're gonna have to move a fucking along, you're creeping people out." Like, my mother-in-law said this the other day when we were fucking in the same room, and she goes, "I lock all the doors to my house all the time because what if somebody breaks in and steals my daughter?" Your daughter's a 28-year-old virgin with no social skills, okay? Nobody's coming in for that.
Okay.
Alright? They
Rewind,
take your
she
daughter.
missed it. Rewind.
No, I got it. I'm not doing that.
They take your daughter. They're bringing her back in 20 minutes. Where are you taking me? Why? This is stupid. You're stupid. Why are you doing... Jeez, just turn around. I don't even need this shit in my life, alright? I don't need this shit. Take her back. Like, no. She goes, well, I saw an episode of Criminal Minds. Stop right there. That's your fucking problem. That shit is not a document. You're using someone else's fictional, thought up, made up ideas as reality, and that's a problem, lady. Like, okay, look, there are some sexual predators out there. Like, some of them are running around Stanford picking up dumpster pussy. And that's not okay. Okay, like, I have to say this now. I feel like I shouldn't have to, but I gotta say it, fellas. Don't fuck dumpster pussy. If you're walking home and you see a chick passed out behind a dumpster, just keep walking. If you're not gonna help, just go, okay? That's not a gift from Jesus. Jesus didn't go, you know what I'm gonna give you? A blackout drunk chick behind a dumpster. Enjoy! It's not a gift. It's literally just, if you're not gonna help, just get the fuck on. Alright? There's no, that's how disease spreads. That's what disease comes from. So fucking, just don't do it. Shouldn't have to tell you, but I gotta tell you. And that was a point to that. Oh, right. What's that conversation sound like when you have kids fucking 6 years later? Daddy, how'd you meet Mommy? Well, one night, I went out and drank a bunch of daddy juice. You know how I like daddy juice, right? And on the way home, I found the most beautiful woman who had also been drinking daddy juice, napping behind a dumpster. 9 months later, you were born, and that's the reason Mommy cries at night. It's fucked up. Right? That's a very fucked up thing to happen. So don't do it. That's my point. I'm not defending anything. In all fairness, for what it's worth, ladies, you too can prevent this by not over-serving yourself with alcohol. That's a good lesson too. Know your limits, people. Everyone. Myself, everyone. I'm for gender equality. With that in mind, know your limits. As well as the awkwardness in this room. How you feeling, Phillip?
Super blazers.
Sweet. I can't wait to see what comes out of your mouth, man.
Yes.
Mr. Phillip Warren, the man, the myth, the legend. Let's go, buddy.
Oh, he doesn't like the clap.
Doo doo doo.
Yeah.
Ta-da! You wanna hit this?
Yeah. Never. I do this sometime during.
Might as well go ahead and get it out of the way.
Yeah, just weirdly happy to be here. Oh, yeah, 'cause I didn't force them.
Yeah. Take 9 hits. I always sit myself in outer space. Because in the last 2 weeks, I've been like terrified for my life just with smoking weed. I didn't know that was possible. Because at one point before, what really set this whole thing off, 3 weeks ago, I was dumb enough to be like, I want to do a headstand, and I landed on my neck, and that like started off a whole like neck and back problem, like 2 week run from where I walk around, randomly getting paralyzed for no reason. It's a lot of, I keep blaming it on different stuff, and everybody keeps saying it's weed. I'm like, no, it's not. But this time it actually is, but I won't admit it. I want to be the first dude that dies from marijuana. But really, it's because I took bootleg steroids. I tried to live off drinking only soy milk and broccoli for about 6 months. Thought I was super healthy. I heard a bunch of crap. It was bad information. Soy milk, I don't know if you noticed, it messes with your testosterone levels when you're a man. And then it sent me into like fits of rage about like no reason. Like people left chicken crumbs out on the counter, and I was just like punch walls. It's totally unnecessary. I feel really like an idiot. It's all based off of It's really cheap soy milk. It's fun times though. I was threw my dad down the stairs one day. Just because of soy milk. It was because he drank the whole half gallon in like less than an hour. I was like, that's not even really possible. I was like, I already know this stuff's bad for me. I drink 1 cup at a time. You drink a whole gallon. You're gonna die, Dad. You're on weird pills. You can't do that. That's all he wanted to do. I was like, Batman. Let's bring it back. And my car, a year later, my own back is broken. Just from getting high and trying to reach into the back seat from the front seat. And I twisted and I bulged the disc right in the middle of my back. In the Iron Man suit.
Fell on the neck and then started neck and back.
Yeah, I practice directional smoking. Some other weird stuff that happened. Let's see what else beautiful that happened. Somehow I turned back to a Jesus person. I don't know how to describe it. But it's like my whole life I've been a fake atheist. And mostly because it was really, really like fashionable to like be in like Maryland Madison and wear cool looking Kiss boots to class when I was in high school. Because like, yeah, it sounds cool. Everybody else is saying their one thing. I was like, I don't be the opposite of what everybody else says with my religion. But really, I was just like on a quest. And somehow I got a bunch of acid. And after doing it for about a week straight, I started seeing images of Jesus again. I was like, yeah, I think this might be real. Like, maybe he was a real guy. He keeps popping up places. Just hanging out at home. I was like, oh yeah, Jesus is here again. And I love this guy because I think he's real now. Because the message, I realized that they made, like, dudes, when you murder a guy, like, when you gotta change the world, like Martin Luther King, they gotta supposedly have some shit on you so that if you ever try to change it again, they can just take you down. This is like one thing that they say is like horrible about a deity, and it's vagina. Because I don't know if you know this, Martin Luther King, they said he like banged a lot of prostitutes, but the FBI kept that hidden in a file. It was like, if you ever like go against the government, we're gonna for you release this. And it's gonna destroy your legacy. So like whenever anybody brings up like, oh yeah, he got a lot of freaking civil rights crap done, they're like, oh yeah, he also liked to bang hookers in hotels. So fuck Martin Luther King. That's what they always want you to do. The government put that into their little like quest. So that's how they get people. But if you are super open about it, they can't get you with it. Because it's public information.
So Martin Luther King should have owned it.
Yeah, he should have been like, I've seen the mountaintop, and there's a lot of bitches up there, and don't worry about it. It's cool. Coretta knows about this. We have an agreement. We have an open relationship. JFK too, that's the same thing. He got taken down for the same reason. And he's like, you know what? I don't think we need a Federal Reserve. He's like, fuck taxes. And then they're like, oh, hold up, JFK, you can't change the world, bam, you're dead. They can do it in the worst way possible. It's like blowing off his head. He's a beautiful man, beautiful redhead. He's like Conan O'Brien, but less funny.
What?
But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, they would try to take me down for like a weird, like prostitute-related thing. But I was like, yeah, this is gonna be legalized. That's gonna come out later, like for saying. For my politics. Because I got an argument at work with this lady. She was like, prostitution is bad because it's like selling your body. I was like, aren't we selling our bodies at work right now? Because like, I got a back problem. It's probably because I work 12 hours a day, like 6 days a week. And my body is just like destroying itself. So I think taking like a mile of dick a week is like a lot less painful than making 3,000 shirts. A multi American sweatshop.
Dick a week.
Yeah, I tried to tell her that, and she got really angry at me. So none of the women in my department was on to it. It was like, you're nasty. Don't talk to him. He's trying to liberate women. He's like, I told him, I was like, yeah, like, you can just totally get on the internet, you can have a webcam business, and you can make a lot of money. As I said to this one guy, he was like, yeah, this girl got fired because she was always late. I was like, yeah, she can sell her, like, socks on the internet for $40. Dudes in Asia will buy them. She don't even have to work anymore. She can just, like, walk for, like, 5 times a week and just make $200. That exists. And they don't understand that. I tried to tell my boss, I was like, yeah, this place is going to be empty one day because everybody's been doing weird internet stuff. And he was like, what are you talking about? Show me some charts. I was like, I don't know, some settings.
Show me some charts.
He always does that. He brings me the graphs. I was like, this place sucks. This whole place is going to be going downhill soon. And he drags me across. He shows me like a marker on a board. I was like, that you can just put that marker wherever you want it, man. Because you guys that graph doesn't mean anything. This place is full of lies. I walk off. And he screams out, I said, you're a communist. No, not. I'm a libertarian. Yeah.
Put that marker.
It's weird. Like, they really do. They hate me at work. They're like, this guy's gonna take this whole place down. His ideas. His weird pants. That's also I tell him, so we need to start making weird pants, man, for soccer. They don't know it that way. Like, I keep saying I'm Kanye West of, like, almost dead people because I don't have enough healthcare money from working here. But I have great ideas. Can you guys help me out? Totally turn this place around, we can both profit and like start wearing like Game of Thrones jackets. That's what it's gonna be in the future. Everybody's gonna wear those. It's gonna be all animal hide and fur. 2017. Yep, I'm out of here. My neck is killing me. I started like breaking down. Yeah, I'll see.
Alright. God damn. Phillip Warren, ladies and gentlemen.
Aw.
That was actually 10 minutes. A little over. That's fucking great. The Kanye West of half-dead people, ladies and gentlemen. Because he can't afford health care. But he's got great ideas. Alright.
Return day, are you gonna do a show?
Again, Phillip Warren is, I don't know what planet you're from, Phillip, but if there are any more like you, that would be the weirdest fucking thing to see, I think. Alright, thank you all for coming out for the 2-person secret show, or 5-person, however you want to see it. Have a good night. That was fucking great. Threw my dad down the stairs because of soy milk.
I thought
We didn't even turn off
the photographer that was going to pass out for the show.